All right, leave them behind to rise higher. Now, before I start this video, I just want to say if you've watched any of my videos before and you're subscribed to this channel, I appreciate you being here. If you're new here, I appreciate you being here. I'm really grateful to have an audience that seems to enjoy the videos I make. And I'm very happy to make these videos. I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to discover something I like as much as this. Now, before I start this video, I also want to show you how cool my t-shirt is, bro. Check this out. It's a bear without a head. Isn't that sick? Hold up. Yeah. You get the idea, right? Okay, cool. Now, enough yapping. Let's get to business. Let's start the serious talk. So, you know how you have probably heard of the statement that you are the sum of the five people you hang out with? You are the sum of the five closest friends you have? There's a lot of truth in that, which is why I'm alone, kind of. Look, if you are number one out of these five friends, you're not winning. You know what I mean? If there's like this thing where it's like, would you rather join a classroom where you're the dumbest person out of 100 people or the smartest person out of 100 people? I would personally choose to be the dumbest one out of 100 people because even though I'm at the very bottom and no one likes to be at the very bottom, over time, there are 99 people smarter than me teaching me and making me rise, allowing me to rise. Now, I may not become smarter than them, but I myself rise. But if you're the smartest guy out of 100 people, you're not gaining anything from anyone. No one has anything to contribute to you. And that's kind of the thing I'm talking about, where it's like, if you're the guy in the friend group, if you're the guy, you're not really winning and people are dragging you down. In order for you to achieve your goals, you cannot hold extra weight. If you want to fly, you cannot carry extra weight around. And a lot of people bring you down. At least that's my experience. A lot of people in my life have not served me. They've only tried to bring me down while selling me the illusion that I need them in my life. You get what I mean? And right, it's a bit harsh because it's like, you grow up, you have friends, blah blah blah, all of that. It's all wonderful. But then there's shifts that happen where some people just start thinking and learning and becoming curious and evolving and achieving, and you get what I'm saying? And others just aren't interested in that. And if those are the people you surround yourself with, and if you're like me and you're genuinely ambitious and you want to achieve great things, you want to evolve, you want to become smarter, wiser, stronger every single day, you cannot do that while having people in your life that slow you down. And these people are going to convince you that you need them. You do not. You are powerful alone. You are so powerful alone. You don't even understand. I have been alone for a while now, for like years is a while. I have never felt more powerful. I've never felt more creative. You get what I'm saying? I'm really starting to level up and I'm doing it by myself. And that makes you so powerful when you realize that you don't need no one. You don't need these people who try to convince you that you need them. You don't need the girlfriend who tried to convince you that she serves you and she belongs in your life. She don't belong in your life. A lot of the times, she is not in your best interest. She is not aligned with your purpose. She is not there to, you know, skyrocket you towards your mission. Now, like, I've had like, okay, no, I'm not gonna, sorry. Cool. Look, you're also, for a while, before you're able to let go of the people holding you back, you're gonna feel guilty regarding doing that. And you will not be able to do it because if you're like like a kind, loving individual, you're like, wait, so I'm just gonna like leave them behind and I'm not gonna, provide them with my attention. It makes you almost like You convince yourself that it's wrong, that it's like you feel kind of guilty about it. And that's something you need to get over, because it is not your fault. It is not your fault, and you are not the problem here. You are like a rocket moving up, and if there's like meteors trying to like crush you down, like that was such a bad example, but you can't let that happen. It will not serve you. And an eagle, look at an eagle flying, right? An eagle flies alone. And an eagle does not feel guilty for the rabbits and the chickens and the worms who are on the ground. An eagle just flies. Like I'm trying to be the eagle. I can't lie. I'm trying to be the eagle. And in order to become the eagle, you need to accept that mind place, right? You need to accept that reality that you will be flying alone. And these people who are going to try to, stick with you while you're rising, they cannot join you. They cannot. No, right? At some point, your kindness and your generosity and almost like your charity needs to run out. You need to be like, yo, you know what? Like, because look, if you're trying to become successful, right? And you're not evil, you actually want to heal the world, help the world, lift other people up. You cannot do that until you yourself are healed and successful, because if you cannot help yourself, you cannot help others. So it's important to first get your own shit together, to get your own life together, to get rich yourself, to become successful yourself, to heal yourself, become strong yourself, and only then does it become effortless to share it with the world. So it's not egotistical to focus on yourself, especially at my age, because if you have nothing to offer to the world, if you cannot save yourself, you cannot save anybody else, and then you're just a burden for, yeah, it's crazy, right? Look, putting yourself first as well is an act of self-love. You cannot believe that everybody needs to join you for this journey. Setting healthy boundaries, limiting the access that people have towards you, limiting the access of substances or vices which have access to you, is a form of self-love. And self-love is sometimes harsh, right? On this channel I talk a lot about like spirituality, and a lot of spiritual people want to be like some Buddha type of persona where I don't hurt anybody, I don't have my own opinion, I'm just neutral, I'm accepting and loving of everyone, but I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all, because, yeah, like, I don't know how to explain it better, but that's that. Um, where was I? Look, with becoming successful and rising to the top, it's not always about the things you do, working out, eating healthy, starting a business, learning, completing a course, investing in skills, investing in yourself, investing in finances. It's not about the things you do. It's a lot about the things you don't do. Simply not having extra weight on your shoulders makes the hike so much easier. Simply not doing certain things, not getting high, not drinking alcohol, not watching porn, not hanging out with some weird ass girls. This by itself is gonna give you a clear mind where you can access your inner genius and unlock that $1 million idea, or it's gonna help you be more consistent with your routine, more consistent with your work. So that's almost like half the formula. Half the formula is not doing the things, but it's not doing the things. And not doing certain things. And sometimes not doing something is harder than doing something. But it's weird, because it's, for me, it's like I completely accepted And I truly believe, like, if I can ignore women and stay sober, I will become like the richest person on planet Earth. I'm not even joking. And don't get me wrong, I love women, but women my age have just never served me. They just never had my best interest in mind. And yeah, I low key don't want to, like, I just have better things to do. That's just not what I'm focused on right now. So similarly with friends, right? Look, I'm a guy, and like guys don't have much to offer me. Like if you're a guy and you can like show me a way to make money, all right, maybe I'm interested. Or you give me like some opportunity that I myself don't have. Sure, that's cool. To be friends with a guy, it's like, am I like really? Like I don't need, like, low key, I don't need friends. Like friends have never like made me richer, made me smarter, made me wiser, made me stronger. I've done it all by myself, only by myself. So why would I let people into my life that don't serve me, where I can do everything myself? Because once you genuinely spend that time alone, you realize how powerful you are all by yourself. I'm not even joking. You need to be by yourself. Even if you're surrounded by, girlfriends and friends, find time in your day to be alone. That is when you're alone with the cosmos. That's when you're alone with your inner genius. And that internal power can only be unlocked through solitude. The geniuses of the world understood this. I actually have a video about that. It's about like Tesla. What's it called again? Whatever. Oh yeah, like Nikola Tesla's secret for invention. Yeah. All right. Where was I? Where was I? Mm, yeah. Look, the part where you don't do things, right? If you have a lot of light in you, you have a lot of light, you're also going to have a lot of darkness. It's the Hermetic principle of as above, so below, as within, so without. The kindest people have the highest potential for danger. The people who are like, you get what I'm saying? Everything has a polar opposite. Each person has a polar opposite. So the people with the biggest amount of light within them have the biggest shadow, have the most powerful shadow. So some very powerful beings on this planet have the strongest vices. People have to, drink, smoke, get high, have like insane, like, I don't know, like vices regarding gambling, sex, all of that, right? And that is because it's their demons, that person's own demons, fearing that person's angels. You get what I'm saying? It's like your darkness, your own darkness, does not want you to see your own light. But if you are able to slowly work towards destroying that internal darkness, and it's never going to be destroyed, it's always going to be there, but you can choose light every single day. You can really do your best to choose light. So a lot of people are held back by these vices, right? And the more vices you stack, like it gets more difficult. The more vices you have, it's like an exponential downward spiral. So um yeah, a lot of people are like, you see like the homeless guy who's on drugs, gambling away like the couple of dollars he makes, alcoholic. If that person was able to choose light, they would be a millionaire. But their internal demons just won. Their internal darkness just won. You know? I don't know. I really went off topic here. Yeah, with like not doing certain things, that's gonna get you that's gonna get you places. It's not all about the things you do. Sometimes it's about what you don't do. You know? You're not on Tinder wasting your time with girls. You're not going to the club. You're not getting drunk and then you're hungover the next day, which means that your next day is wasted and you cannot work, you cannot think, you cannot be creative, you know? Um, yeah. And simply not having people in your life that hold you back is already something. Because even though, even if you may not know how to like bring yourself forward and do the things required for success, at least now you don't have people and vices holding you back. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. I don't know what else I can really talk about. Just know that an eagle does not feel guilty for succeeding. Not everybody can make it to the top. That's why it's the top, because not everyone's there. That's why it's like a challenge. It's like if everyone could be rich, it wouldn't be cool. If everyone had a six pack would not be valuable. Some people are just at the top 1%. And if you want to get to that top 1%, you cannot indulge or associate with what 99% of people choose to pursue. It's as simple as that. And it's not as much as what you do, it's about what you don't do. So yeah, if you have people in your life holding you back, and you know it subconsciously, you always do, but don't feel guilty for cutting them off and being free. And now that you're not chained to the ground, you can fly like an eagle. So, yeah, see you later, Eagle family. I hope you enjoyed this vid. Thank you. See you.